Burr. It's and it neutral there. It's the 5th of August 2020, Wednesday. I know I'm shouting. Heading out the driveway, looking for M6 US 131, and then get off at the Greenville exit. I forget what that is. It's no biggie. It's easy to find. One of these can't miss it things. So, no, it's not my hat. This is James Modzelewski's hat. Modzelewski. Modge. So I'm stopping at his place. Check out his garden. He's got a really nice garden going on. And he's using a lot of my compost. I want to see my compost in action. I got him quite a bit of compost. 2 trips. That's pretty nice. I got to get me a hat like this too, by the way. This one at least fit me. I didn't think his head is as big as mine, but it fits him really good. And I think it fits me anyway. What do you guys think? You can lie. You don't have to be truthful. You can lie. All right. Ta-da! So, yeah, he left a couple of things at the house, at my shop. So, and I've always meant to take a ride out there during the summer sometime. He's on that lake. Maybe we'll go in the water. Ooh, wee baby. Maybe do a little fishing, because I do have a fishing license. How sweet would that be? Because I know he's got a boat, small boat. Anyway, it's a beautiful day out. It was, I think it was like 58 this morning. You could even see your breath. Hey, check how good this stuff is going. I'm thinking it's soybean. What do you think? See that? It's going really, really well. Of course, with that strategic rainfall that we had, that helped a lot. I'm thinking of some names to drop. I had a bunch of them. I can't remember what they were. There's a James Miller. Remember him? Randy West. I believe Randy at Autobahn. Randy West. Well, I know he was a pipe fitter. And Jim Miller was a second shift pipe fitter. Supervisor. He was a supervisor. I believe it was second shift. And he worked with a guy by the name of, Brian Abbey. But there's another guy, a good friend of mine, and I'll be cow-kicked if I can remember his name. He's a friend of mine on Facebook too. Oh man, he worked at the Alpine plant, and I think he was one of the union stewards or something. Dale Phil. How could I forget the name, for crying out loud? Anyway, he came with Abby, Brian Abbey, from Saginaw. I say Saginaw, but it's Bay City. You guys remember that place? It's kind of in the thumb area, crotch area of the thumb of Michigan. Marty Daniels, how you doing, man? Been thinking about pigeons again. I think about pigeons almost every day. So it's coming. Harry and Mary Vandenberg. Harry married Mary Lauderman. Met her at Covenant Christian High School. What's going on, man? He moved to Alabama, working for General Motors. Back in the 70s it was. Alright, I'm on M6 right now, heading to US 131 north. So I'm on M6 going east. Like I said, it's a really nice day out. I mean, you can't beat this for August. Seems like August is usually the really hot part of the summer in West Michigan. But guess what? It's just drop dead gorgeous. It might be like 63, 64 right now. So it's climbing. It'll get up to like 70 plus. A few weeks ago, we had several pretty warm days. And what's really cool is last week, on one really hot day, our air conditioner died. And called a guy in, and the next day it was cold. When I say cold, it was cool, you know, really low 70s. You could open the windows and really get a nice breeze in the house. But the guy stopped in and checked out the air conditioner, and then we asked him about the furnace. He said that furnace is like 40 plus years old. So he says, we're due. And they gave us a quote, and it was ridiculous expensive. I mean, I don't think it's any more expensive than anybody else. I think it's a fair market price, but fair market price was expensive. Expensive. All right, I'm getting on to US 131 now. You can see it right here. Guess where that is? So he ran us a quote quickly, surprisingly, and Kathy told him it's a go as far as I know. So got to get that thing going. Fan works. The furnace itself works, but the air conditioner leaks very badly in the A-frame radiator, the radiator A-frame, something like that. I forget what he called it, but it's in really, really bad shape. So he could replace it for like $2,500, and it'll run. But we had another furnace guy look at our furnace probably 2 years ago, and he said he'll get it running, but it needs to be replaced. These things last maybe 15 years. It's horrible. 15 years. Another crazy thing was when we moved in, it's got a dishwashing machine, right? That thing again is like 30 years old, and it still works, but they say they need to be replaced about every 12 years. But I don't like to use the dishwasher machine. I like to just wash it by hand. So I really don't use the dishwasher at all. Kathy does every once in a while just to make sure it keeps running, keeps working. Check this out, guys. Oh, I thought it was something else. I thought it was wood shavings for horses. Look at that. You wonder who buys all this equipment. You know, Caterpillar, you know, you got your excavators, you got your road graders, you got your front end loaders, you got your backhoes, you have cranes, large cranes, and every kind of those, you know, different sizes of those. Who buys them? And that's just one distributor. Well, there's a bunch of them. And then you got Bobcats, you got Kubota. Who buys this stuff? And why can't I find a really cheap excavator and a skid steer? You know what I'm saying? Cheap. You can't. Anyway, so I'm on US 131. I'm almost at 28th Street-ish. You know, I think I'm still, let me see what this one is. 36th Street. So I'm at 36th Street plus 28th Street. So heading north. It's going to take me about an hour, guys. And no big deal. Who doesn't like a nice quiet ride? So I will see you guys later. Bye.